Across our planet, as the sun's arc lowers and the air grows crisp, a profound transformation begins. It is a time of quietude, a season when the world seems to hold its breath under a soft white mantle. We are drawn, instinctively, to the spectacle of winter. Not to the bustling, well-trodden slopes or the celebrated festive cities, but to the silent, secret corners of the globe where snow tells a more ancient and intimate story. This is an invitation to journey with us, to step away from the familiar and into landscapes sculpted by frost and ice, where the only sound is the gentle fall of a snowflake and the whispering of the wind through frozen branches. These are the world's hidden snowy getaways, sanctuaries of stillness waiting to be discovered. They are destinations that exist just beyond the reach of the mainstream, offering a unique communion with the raw, untamed beauty of the winter season. Here, in these secluded realms, one can witness nature's artistry in its most delicate and powerful form. From ancient villages nestled in deep valleys to vast frozen lakes reflecting the pale winter sky, these places offer more than just a picturesque scene. They offer a profound sense of peace, a chance to reconnect with the quiet rhythms of the natural world, a world often overlooked in our hurried lives. This journey is for the traveler who seeks not just to see, but to feel. It is for the soul that yearns for the sublime hush of a forest draped in fresh powder, for the magical glint of ice crystals in the low winter sun. We will explore places where tradition and nature are interwoven, where communities have adapted to the challenges and gifts of the cold in remarkable ways. These are not merely destinations on a map. They are living theaters of resilience and beauty, offering experiences that resonate long after the snow has melted, leaving an indelible mark upon the heart and the memory. So, let us begin. Let us cast our gaze towards the far horizons, to the places where winter's magic is at its most potent and pure. Prepare to be immersed in a world of ethereal beauty, to discover the secrets held within the heart of the snow. Together, we will venture into these serene landscapes, uncovering the stories they hold and the profound tranquility they offer. This is a celebration of winter in its most pristine state, a journey to the soul of the season, where every snowflake is a testament to the planet's enduring, breathtaking artistry. Our journey begins on Japan's northernmost island, Hokkaido. Far from the neon glow of its famous cities, lies a landscape transformed by some of the finest, lightest snow on Earth. This is the region of Biei, a rolling tapestry of hills and fields that, in winter, becomes a minimalist masterpiece. This is Yukiguni, the snow country, where the very air seems crystalline and silence is a palpable presence. The snow here is legendary, known as powder snow. It muffles sound, softens every edge, and transforms the familiar into the fantastical. Observing the landscape of Biei is akin to viewing a traditional Japanese inkwash painting, or sumi-e. The few roads that remain open are carved like canyons through towering walls of snow, a constant reminder of winter's power. As we venture deeper into Hokkaido's heartland, we arrive in the dramatic gorge of Sunkyo Onsen, where winter's power is celebrated. Each year, the community harnesses the relentless cold to create the Sonkyo Icefall Festival. Immense ice sculptures rise towards the winter sky, and intricate tunnels invite exploration. The entire ice city is illuminated from within by a symphony of colored lights, casting a kaleidoscopic glow across the frozen landscape. This festival is a testament to the resilience and creativity of the people who call this harsh, beautiful environment home. Our final stop takes us to Lake Shikaribetsu. Here, a village appears as if from a fairy tale. This is the Shikaribetsu Kotan, a temporary settlement built entirely from blocks of ice. Most remarkably, an onsen, a traditional Japanese hot spring, is set up directly on the ice. Life in the Kotan is a unique immersion into the heart of a Japanese winter. It is a community that exists in a delicate balance with its environment, a place that will simply melt away come spring. The Shikaribetsu Kotan is not built in spite of the winter. It is born of it. To visit here is to experience a fleeting moment of magic, a quiet, profound encounter with the soul of Hokkaido's winter. From the minimalist landscapes of Japan, our journey now takes us to the heart of the European Alps, to a place that seems to have been lifted directly from the pages of a storybook. This is Hallstatt, a tiny village in Austria's Salzkammergut region, clinging precariously to a steep, narrow strip of land between a towering mountain and the dark, tranquil waters of a deep alpine lake. While beautiful at any time of year, it is in winter that Hallstatt's true enchantment is revealed. A heavy blanket of snow hushes the world, transforming the village into a scene of almost impossible charm and serenity. The arrival of winter here is a quiet affair. Snowflakes drift down, settling gently on the steep, gabled roofs of the 16th century alpine houses. They dust the spire of the iconic Lutheran church, which stands as a graceful sentinel by the water's edge. The swans that glide across the lake's surface seem to move through a dream, their white feathers a perfect match for the frosted scenery that surrounds them. The air grows still, the usual echoes of the valley muffled by the soft, deep snow, creating an atmosphere of profound and peaceful isolation from the outside world. The architecture of the village, a tightly packed collection of pastel-colored timber-framed houses, becomes even more picturesque under its winter cloak. Each building seems to huddle closer to its neighbors for warmth, their windows glowing with a welcoming golden light against the blue twilight of a winter's afternoon. Icicles, like delicate glass chandeliers, hang from the eaves, glittering in the low sun. It is a place where every corner turned reveals a new vista worthy of a postcard, a perfect composition of nature and human habitation in harmonious balance. To walk the narrow, winding lanes of Hallstatt in winter is to step back in time. The absence of crowds, which throng here in summer, allows for a more intimate experience. The only sounds are the crunch of your own footsteps in the snow and the distant, gentle lapping of the lake against its frozen shore. It is a place that invites slow, contemplative exploration, a chance to absorb the sheer, unadulterated beauty of a world at rest, a fairy tale village sleeping soundly under winter's gentle, protective embrace. Beyond the immediate charm of the village itself, the surrounding landscape beckons. The mountains that loom over Hallstatt, part of the immense Dachstein Massif, are cloaked in dense forests of pine and fir. In winter, these woods are transformed into a silent, cathedral-like realm. The branches of the ancient trees become heavy with snow, their boughs drooping to create ethereal, white-draped archways over hidden trails. To wander here is to enter a world of profound quiet, a sanctuary where the air is crisp and clean, and the scent of pine hangs heavy. Light plays a crucial role in this frozen theater. On a clear day, the low winter sun filters through the canopy, sending shafts of brilliant light to the forest floor, and making the countless ice crystals on every surface sparkle like a carpet of diamonds. The snow is not merely white, it is a canvas for the shifting hues of the sky, taking on shades of soft pink at sunrise, brilliant blue in the midday cold, and a deep, velvety violet as dusk begins to fall. It is a dynamic and ever-changing environment, offering a new spectacle of light and shadow with each passing hour. High above the village, accessible by a funicular that glides silently up the mountainside, is the Hallstatt Skywalk. This viewing platform offers a staggering panorama, a bird's-eye perspective of the entire scene. From this vantage point, the village appears as a miniature toy set, nestled perfectly by the immense, dark expanse of the lake. The sheer scale of the surrounding Alps becomes overwhelmingly apparent, their jagged, snow-covered peaks stretching away to the horizon in every direction, a powerful reminder of nature's grandeur and timelessness. The journey through these mountains also reveals the presence of frozen waterfalls. Streams and torrents that cascade down the steep rock faces in summer are arrested in their flow, captured by the frost in spectacular formations of ice. These natural sculptures, some vast and imposing, others delicate and intricate, cling to the cliffsides in shades of white and pale blue. They are monuments to the power of the cold, a silent, static roar of water frozen in time, adding another layer of wild, untamed beauty to Hallstatt's already magical winter kingdom. The story of Hallstatt is inextricably linked to what lies deep within the mountain that cradles it, salt. For over 7,000 years, this white gold has been mined here, making it the site of the world's oldest salt mine and lending its name to an entire Iron Age culture, the Hallstatt culture. This ancient history resonates even in the depths of winter, adding a profound layer of human story to the natural beauty. The entrance to the mine high on the Salzberg or Salt Mountain becomes a gateway not just into the earth, but into the distant past. Inside the mountain, the temperature remains constant, a stark contrast to the freezing world outside. The guided tour through the ancient tunnels is a journey through time. One can see the preserved wooden tools and staircases used by miners thousands of years ago, their forms eerily intact due to the preservative qualities of the salt. The story of their lives, toiling in the darkness to extract the precious mineral that would bring wealth and prominence to this remote alpine valley, is a humbling and powerful narrative that echoes through the subterranean chambers. This deep history provides a unique context for the idyllic village seen today. The charming houses and peaceful atmosphere are built upon a foundation of millennia of hard labor and human ingenuity. The wealth from the salt mines is what allowed this community to flourish in such a challenging and isolated location. Understanding this heritage makes the winter scene even more poignant. The quiet, snow-covered village is not just a pretty picture, it is the living legacy of countless generations who carved out an existence between the mountain and the lake. Thus, a visit to Hall State in winter is a dual journey. It is an immersion in some of the most sublime natural scenery the Alps have to offer, a fairy tale landscape of snow and ice. But it is also a connection to a deep and enduring human story, a story of resilience, industry, and a profound relationship with the land. The silence of the winter snow seems to hold these ancient echoes, offering a unique opportunity to appreciate both the breathtaking beauty of the present moment and the rich, subterranean history that lies just beneath the surface. Here in British Columbia lies Joffre Lakes Provincial Park. The journey begins with the soft crunch of snow underfoot. Each step upwards is a passage into a world where the familiar greens of summer have surrendered to a brilliant white. Douglas firs and western hemlocks stand as silent sentinels, their boughs drooping under the immense weight of the accumulated snowfall. Sunlight splinters into 1,000 glittering diamonds, dancing upon the crystalline surface. This is an immersion to become one with the profound quietude of the winter wilderness. The trail demands attention and rewards the patient traveler with sights of unparalleled beauty. Even in this deep freeze, life persists, exquisitely adapted to the harsh conditions. As the ascent continues, the forest begins to thin, offering glimpses of the towering peaks that guard this valley. It is in this profound quiet that one can truly appreciate the park's majesty. The initial climb is a preparation for the breathtaking spectacle that awaits at the first of the 3 legendary lakes, the Lower Joffre Lake. In winter, a thick solid sheet of ice, blanketed in layers of soft, untouched snow, now covers its surface, concealing the vibrant color beneath. The colossal Mathieu Glacier is the silent architect of this scene. Standing at the edge of the frozen expanse, one feels an overwhelming sense of insignificance in the face of such geological grandeur. The trail becomes steeper, the snow deeper, demanding greater effort. Upon reaching the middle lake, the scene is one of sublime beauty. The final leg of the journey is the most arduous, a steep and challenging climb to the upper Joffre Lake, situated at the very foot of the glaciers. To arrive at the upper lake is to enter a sanctuary of ice. The Mathieu and Stonecrop glaciers hang dramatically above. Leaving this frozen sanctuary, the descent is a return journey not just in distance, but in spirit. Joffre Lakes in winter is more than a destination. It is an experience that resonates deep within. We travel far to the north, crossing the Arctic Circle into Swedish Lapland. This is Abisko, a land of stark beauty and profound silence, where the sun disappears for weeks. The landscape is a vast expanse of frozen lakes and sparse birch forests. The heart of this region is Abisko National Park, established to preserve this unique subarctic environment. The mighty Torneträsk, one of Sweden's largest lakes, dominates the landscape. Life here has adapted to the extreme cold. Reindeer roam these lands, their thick coats providing insulation against the biting cold. The defining feature of an Abisko winter is the quality of the light. The sky is bathed in a soft, ethereal glow. There is a unique phenomenon known as the blue hole of Abisko. Abisko has a microclimate that results in more clear nights than almost any other location in the Aurora zone. The Aurora Sky Station offers a dedicated vantage point. It is a silent celestial ballet, a dance of light that defies description. Dog sledding offers a traditional way to explore the vast landscapes. For those seeking a more tranquil pace, snowshoeing reveals a world of subtle detail. Another quintessential Arctic experience is ice fishing on the frozen Torneträsk. The winter in Abisko is a journey into the heart of the Arctic. High in the formidable Caucasus Mountains, nestled in the remote northwestern corner of Georgia, lies a region that seems to exist outside of time. This is Svaneti, a land of breathtaking mountain scenery, ancient traditions, and iconic stone towers. For centuries, these remote valleys were largely isolated from the outside world, a geographic seclusion that has preserved a unique culture and a medieval architectural landscape found nowhere else on Earth. To journey here in winter is to step into a living fairy tale, a world of snow-capped peaks and silent, fortified villages. The defining feature of this Phoenician landscape is, without doubt, its defensive towers, or koshkevi. Built between the 9th and 12th centuries, These formidable stone structures stand sentinel beside the family homes. They served as watchtowers, defensive posts, and safe havens during times of invasion and the region's notorious blood feuds. Each tower belonged to a single family, a symbol of their strength and resilience. Today, they dominate the skyline of villages like Mestia and Ushguli. Their stark, tapering forms a powerful testament to the harsh and often violent history of this proud and fiercely independent mountain people. In winter, a deep blanket of snow envelops Svaneti, transforming the rugged landscape into one of soft, ethereal beauty. The villages become quiet, their narrow, winding streets muffled by the powder. Smoke curls lazily from the chimneys of the stone houses, a sign of the life huddled within, a stark contrast to the crisp, freezing air outside. The towers, dusted with white, seem to grow from the very earth, their ancient stones standing firm against the weight of the snow and the bite of the wind, just as they have for a millennium. The world slows to a near standstill, governed by the heavy presence of winter. The journey into Svaneti is an adventure in itself. The single road that winds its way up from the lowlands is a marvel of engineering, clinging to the sides of steep gorges and navigating high mountain passes. In winter, this road can become treacherous, sometimes impassable, further enhancing the region's sense of splendid isolation. But for those who make the journey, the reward is immeasurable. Access to a world that feels untouched by modernity, a place where the rhythms of life are still deeply connected to the seasons and the formidable, ever-present mountains that cradle this ancient land. The administrative and cultural center of Upper Svaneti is Mestia. While it has seen some development in recent years, it retains its essential character, a sprawling village set in a wide valley surrounded by a crown of jagged, snow-covered peaks. Here, the blend of ancient and modern is most apparent. Traditional Svanetian houses with their attached defensive towers stand alongside guest houses and a small ski resort, a sign of the region's gradual opening to the world. Yet the spirit of the place remains undiluted, rooted in the stone towers and the enduring traditions of its people. From Mestia, the true heart of Svaneti can be explored. The journey to Ushguli, a community of 4 villages recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of the great mountain odysseys. At over 2,100 meters, it is one of the highest continuously inhabited settlements in Europe. In winter, the 4x4 journey is slow and challenging, crossing frozen streams and navigating snow-clogged tracks. The landscape becomes progressively wilder, the mountains more immense, their scale almost impossible to comprehend. The sense of traveling towards the very edge of the world is palpable. Upon arriving in Ushguli, the scene is truly breathtaking. More than 200 medieval towers are clustered together, creating a unique and unforgettable skyline. They stand before the backdrop of Mount Shkara, Georgia's highest peak, a colossal wall of rock and ice that dominates the horizon. In winter, the village is almost silent, the deep snow absorbing all sound. The few inhabitants move about their daily chores, their lives a testament to human resilience in one of the most challenging environments imaginable. It is a place that feels profoundly ancient and deeply spiritual. The culture of Svaneti is as unique as its architecture. The Svan people have their own unwritten language, distinct from... In the Julian Alps, a landscape of tranquility emerges. Here lies Lake Bled, a glacial jewel. In winter, the crowds disperse, leaving a deep silence. The crisp air carries the scent of pine and wood smoke. The water mirrors the sky, reflecting the forests. The lake, often shrouded in fog, becomes a canvas for winter light. Bled Island seems to float in the lake's center. Atop it, the pilgrimage church stands as a silent sentinel. Reaching it by Pletna boat is a journey into the landscape's enchantment. The quiet extends to the ancient forests. Perched atop a cliff stands Bled Castle, the oldest in Slovenia. From here, the panorama of the lake and the Karawanks unfolds. Wandering its stone corridors is a step back in time. Down below, the island church continues its silent vigil. Legend says ringing the bell grants a wish. The castle and church create a unique narrative. The Radovna River has carved the Vintgar Gorge. In winter, the gorge offers a spectacle of frozen artistry. Waterfalls are frozen mid-tumble as silent sculptures. It is a world stripped down to its essential forms. While the lake offers peace, the gorge speaks of raw power. It's a glimpse into the wild heart beneath Slovenia's fairytale facade, a world of sublime beauty. Deep within the Min Mountains of Sichuan province lies Juzhaigu Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. While spectacular in any season, Winter unveils a completely different character. The valley, a masterpiece of vibrant lakes and cascading waterfalls, is transformed into a breathtaking kingdom of ice. The Nuoralang Falls becomes a monumental ice sculpture. Pearl Shoal freezes into a glistening crystalline carpet. It's a snapshot of hydrodynamic chaos preserved perfectly in ice. Jujaigu is renowned for its stunningly clear, brilliantly colored lakes. The famous Five-Flower Lake presents a particularly magical sight. Large patches of the lake remain a deep sapphire blue, contrasted against the encroaching sheets of white ice. Submerged logs take on a ghostly, spectral appearance. Long Lake typically freezes over completely. The surrounding old-growth forest stands in stark contrast, creating a dramatic monochromatic frame. In winter, this forest is transformed into an enchanted woodland. The thick blanket of snow creates a silence that is almost absolute. Though the valley may seem dormant, life persists. To walk among these snow-covered giants is to feel humbled by the scale and serenity of nature. From the ethereal mists of Lake Bled to the monumental ice sculptures of Jujaigu, we have journeyed to some of our planet's most magnificent, yet often overlooked, winter sanctuaries. These hidden snowy getaways offer more than just beautiful scenery. They offer a chance to connect with the natural world in its most peaceful and powerful state. They are places of quiet contemplation, of profound silence, and of breathtaking frozen beauty. We hope this exploration has inspired you to look beyond the usual winter destinations and to consider adding these truly special places to your own travel bucket list for a journey that promises both adventure and tranquility. The world is full of such hidden gems, each with its own unique winter story waiting to be discovered. Perhaps you have your own favorite winter escape, a place of personal significance where snow and ice create a magical landscape. We would be delighted if you shared your own cherished, snowy destinations in the comments below. Your experiences enrich our collective appreciation for the wonders of our planet and can inspire fellow travelers to embark on their own unforgettable winter journeys. Sharing these stories is what builds our community of explorers and nature lovers. The beauty of winter is a fleeting, precious thing, a seasonal masterpiece that reminds us of the constant, cyclical rhythm of our world. We hope that this journey has brought a piece of that quiet magic to you, wherever you may be. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of hidden snowy getaways. Your curiosity and passion for travel are what make these documentaries possible. We are immensely grateful for your time and attention, and for allowing us to share these incredible corners of the Earth with you. If you wish to continue exploring the world's most remarkable destinations with us, do remember to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications. We have many more journeys planned, many more stories to tell, and many more hidden wonders to reveal. Until our next adventure, may you find beauty and inspiration in the world around you, and may your own travels be filled with wonder and discovery. Thank you for watching.